Alrighty, we're back at it working on the cheese cave here. So the next thing that we need to do is put in some vent pipes. So in the top of the cheese cave, we had these openings cast in. There's one down there as well. And that is for air vents. There's an inlet and an outlet. And we got some PVC pipe, and we'll go ahead and get those set up. This is our ventilation system. So the pipe on the left that comes just straight out of the tank is the outlet, and then the other pipe, which comes out of the tank and then goes along the tank before going up, is the inlet. And the reason we do it like this is because this will give us quite a bit of this inlet pipe that'll be buried, and so the incoming air is kind of pre-cooled a little bit because it's also in the ground before it actually enters the cheese cave. So now I have a couple of goosenecks to make with some elbows just to cap off the top, and then this part will be done and we'll cover everything with insulation. Be able to see this thing from space. This is messy. Got the top all covered in foam. Now we're going to cover the sides and then we can backfill. Well, we have the entire cheese cave covered in insulation now. It's very shiny, so now we need to cover it all up with dirt, and we'll see if we have enough dirt. The only dirt we have is what came out of the hole, and we might have to snag some other dirt from somewhere else on the farm, but we'll see how far we get. Getting ready to put some more dirt on top of here, but before I did that, I went ahead and put this beam across as a header. It's actually a leftover beam from when we built the barn for the hay trolley up there. So it sticks up above the top of the tank a little bit, kind of acts as a small retaining wall, and then behind that is actually a leftover piece of cedar, and I put that in there to raise it up a little bit. So, and then it's flashed on the back side as well. So I'm gonna kind of smooth out and shape some of this current dirt that we have on top, and then start putting the topsoil that we bought on top of that. Using some of this topsoil we got to add to it, and I think we're getting a good shape, making sure we got the corners covered well. Probably play with the shape a little bit more, and then we'll need to fence this off and plant grass seed and try and get a sod over the cheese cave. Just working on seeding and then trying to cover it up somewhat with compost, and then need to fence around it to keep the chickens out. The cheese cave is all covered up. We got a good base layer of the subsoil that we dug out of the hole put on, and then we got some topsoil brought in and we covered that, and we planted grass seed, and we put this fence to keep the chickens out because otherwise they'll want to eat all the grass seed. It is getting colder at night, but we still have a few good growing days left, so we want to get that grass established before winter. We still have to build the stairs down to the door and actually cut the door in, but that'll happen later this month. We have some other concrete work scheduled on the farm, so we're going to do that then. And we got some goosenecks made up for the vent pipe, so at some point we need to get those up there, but then it'll be time to go inside and work on the inside. Thanks for joining us on the Tomarosa for our cheese cave build. I think this is the third video, and there'll be at least one more, but stay tuned and we'll see you next time.